And you have to remember, Alexander did seem headed to pound-for-pound status before being derailed by Timothy Bradley.
Shawn Porter!
It's Showtime! It's Showtime, baby!
Alexander the Great!
Both trunk levels touch gloves. Good luck.
Doc will be presiding over this welterweight 7th round TKO win against late substitute Lee Purdy. Despite breaking his left hand in the first round, he says it's all healed. And Porter, the bell in round 1, scheduled for 12 for Devon Alexander.
Looks like he's beginning to do that. Maybe trying to take the play away from Porter.
Alexander from the southpaw stance, coming forward with the straight left. Standout amateur career, 2008 U.S. Olympic alternate, and his
lefty of renown, they think, is a big part of what might make him.
They used to spar, and you know, Porter used to put on a great
welterweight title 1 week from tonight against Marcos Maidana in the main event of our final show of the year from the element. Straight left hand by the champion as Porter again clinches.
quick. They got hand speed.
Oh,
That was a good shot.
nice combination there.
Over with Porter and his dad in getting ready for this fight.
Let him go, let him go.
And that's Porter ripping
Welterweight championship bout between the champion Alexander, the challenger Porter.
moment in round 1, feinting with the jab and coming with both the left and the right.
To be put on his butt in this double jab by Porter. Minute gone in the second round.
Big problems in catching him with shots he's not seeing.
You're known for your hand speed as well, Mr. Khan.
And getting a few of them in.
There's a straight left by Alexander as
the fight, and I think they might have thought he was going to, or some people might have thought he's moving backwards.
Alexander flashes the jab, but again at close quarters, digging away.
Trout, that's not necessarily his modus operandi.
Lead the left hook. All right, Jim Pauly will be doing the talking with his gloves as Alexander gets staggered from that.
You know, he hurt Alexander with that right hand there and putting the pressure on. It's another good shot.
And a furious exchange here. Forced to intervene, but a good start for the challenger. So they brought Andre, who Porter defeated in the amateur ranks, to Las Vegas to train with him, and warning both fighters of their holding tactics.
You know, this round, coming in this round, he's throwing more shots, he's putting the pressure on, and I think he's felt the power of Alexander's and probably thinking, you know, he's not hurting me.
Doc warning Alexander about holding as Alexander again goes on the attack. Counter left hook lands by the champion Alexander, and now just a furious exchange as they again
in the inside.
Let him go, Devin.
The inside.
And a left hook connects by Porter, bobbing and weaving as the champion Alexander again gets the champion in this fight thus far, Amir.
Definitely, you know, great performance by both.
Alexander and Porter throwing bombs here in Brooklyn as we go to round 4.
Overhand right. It's actually a very straight right hand, in fact. And there, we see him try to counter, but it just misses. He was able to get the straight left in. That's not his big punch, We will see Porter again land something significant. 2 left hooks, the second one, slugging match.
Given his 5'10", Russell Jordan was 6'2", both taller than Alexander, but nowhere near. There's a jab that sticks by Porter.
Just starting out that round, you hear the referee saying to Alex, he needs to start get on his jab a little bit more.
The total power punches we
jab. Left hook by Porter. Alexander again going to the body, but
he came right out and slugged with Shawn, and it has not served him very well so far.
Porter lands another nifty jab, 1-2 combination, and now a firefight breaking out.
Landing even better. Jab has been a revelation in this fight. Usually against the lefty, you're not going to land it as much. He's landing it a lot.
Again, bobbing and weaving is the challenger.
Jab that he's landed, and the straight right hand. So he has shown that
undefeated. Started boxing at the tender age of 4 and had an out U.S. Olympic boxing team, and now going on the attack again.
Let him go, Dad.
Another stiff jab by Porter as welterweight fights here tonight. The main event still to come, the Battle of Brooklyn. By voting on Twitter, hashtag Judah, hashtag Malinaji, hashtag Alexander, or hashtag Porter.
That gets reversed in this match.
Digging away to the body.
If it's a mini comeback for him and what it can mean in the coming rounds.
Trying to establish that right jab.
Much better round for Alexander.
Our main event as we begin round 6 here as Alexander and Porter vie for the welterweight title.
Leading into this fight. A stark contrast to Colin's last.
And putting a little bit of pressure on because he knows that he has to. I mean, he's knows.
Yeah, I thought he had a very good round in the last round, and Amir and I both have it 49-40. Steve, you didn't give a round yet to Devon Alexander.
I have it down with good timing, changing in tactics.
And, so there's a good scouting report.
Porter also recently adding Porter in his last couple of fights.
Yeah, I saw it while I was in San Francisco. He's working on strength and conditioning as well.
Alexander actually spent some time with him as they continue to go toe-to-toe here in round 6. 45 seconds left, and they are just throwing
that punch has some pop in it.
Left hook connects by Porter, digging away at the body with the... Now Alexander walking down. Porter comes forward with the right hand. Alexander ducks underneath. It has been a terrific tilt thus far here in Brooklyn.
The father outside the ring and Danny Garcia inside the ring.
Yeah, definitely. And in that fight, that could be another fight. It ended up being, that didn't really happen. But he's smart. His father's a very smart guy.
Round 7. Nice combination by the champion Alexander.
He's getting a lot of success with both punches. I mean, I've seen him when he fought against Diaz. He was getting.
We'll take a look at the jab numbers and see that Porter has not been tremendous with the jab. In the gym, Kirkland hit him after they touched gloves, and then he put Kirkland...
First world title fight, I mean, it does give you that buzz. I mean, I've never seen Porter fight like this. It's like a new fighter, it's giving him that confidence.
This round is a very close one.
Right hand by Alexander. Good footwork by Porter, putting Alexander on the ropes, but Alexander...
That cut is bothering Alexander.
For the champion, despite the fact that it is underneath his right eye.
A lot of blood showing on Devon's face there. I think, that's going to...
Put your head in there. Put your head in there.
The cut was not caused by a clash of heads originally, but here their heads...
The challenger, Shawn Porter, coming forward, attacking the body with a flurry of punches. So it's feinting, and now Porter initiates. They collide again.
Get over his head. Stop. No knockdown.
Shawn Porter just boxing him now, putting a great fight on, whereas Alexander, it seems to me he's dropped a lot. I mean, I don't know if he's tired or... I've seen him when he fight him, and I was looking back at videos and stuff, and I always seen that.
Right hand by Alexander as we look at...
We all have it for Shawn Porter, and Steve Farhad with a bigger margin has some good work. And those 6th and 7th rounds are very important rounds in this.
Final minute of the 8th round, and again they are... And now the jab and the follow-up right hand from Porter, digging away at the punch. There's a left hand.
Like I said, I don't know if it's because Alexander's got that cut on his...
Barclays Center for the IBF welterweight championship. And of course, you can enjoy tonight's broadcast.
You gotta let your jab take you there.
Maybe keep the guard up a little bit, but I mean, Shawn just done his work.
If he in fact is behind, it's going to be difficult for him to do that.
Alexander walking down the challenger now, but Porter again lunges forward
as we get into these final rounds.
Final minute of the 9th round, shooting it out. There's a lead right hand, followed by a left hook by Porter.
This is a better round for Alexander. In the last round, he looked a little flat.
Because of that, or if the fight was stopped because of the cut, they'd go to the scorecards.
All right, Mo, I spoke to Dr. Robert.
At his best, when he fought Marcos Maidana, he was a beautiful boxer, puncher, and was able to counterpunch.
Said his speed is what causes Alexander problems. We've seen it in the past.
Coming forward is Porter, has the champion in the corner momentarily, and again blistering attack on the lead left hand by the champ, countered left by. What do you think is the big adjustment both have to make?
I think it's about picking the right shots at the right time now. Now, you know, both tired and just making them clean and land and count.
Right.
Get them off of there. Okay, I want more right hands over the top, all right?
Morrow referenced in the middle of the last round. Porter landing combinations to the body, not just one punch, but really committing to that. And normally you would think firing in this round, and had him against the ropes there and did some good work.
You know, we know that when Alexander goes in the later rounds, he always slows down. But with Porter, this is the first time
he's going to competition he's faced so far. He certainly does.
Good counter left hand by Alexander.
A while ago, it's not hurting Shawn Porter.
Porter landed a couple of big shots there. So it is difficult, yeah, physically.
Alexander has shown a lot of toughness here, playing through the...
Devon Alexander defending.
Devon Alexander has had many big fights suggested. He was going to. They have both thrown a fair amount of punches, and you see the margin of.
Is this his first world championship fight against a man who has held the gold since last October? A lead right hand by Porter.
You know, overall, it's been a great fight. I mean, both fighters, you know.
It's Showtime. Shawn Porter taking the belt back to Cleveland. Danny Jacobs, Brooklyn's own.
Bradley fight, unfortunately for that man, Devon Alexander, and we'll see.
And the new IBF welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
In his first world championship bout at the age of 26, undefeated Showtime Shawn Porter becomes the new IBF welterweight champion.